It doesn't matter how you get there, so long as you take the journey. Come along as I adventure finding rainbows, smiling along the way, and experience another educational moment. Pompeii was an ancient Roman city near modern Naples in the Campania region of Italy. The city, along with Herculaneum and several villas in the surrounding area, was buried under volcanic ash and pumice in the eruption of Mount Vesuvius 79 AD. The preserved ruins of Pompeii provide a unique and detailed glimpse into daily life in a Roman city during the 1st century AD. Pompeii was first occupied in the 8th century BC. The Etruscans soon dominated the region, and Pompeii was no exception. The Etruscan occupation lasted throughout the 5th and 6th centuries BC. After that came the Samnites, who turned Pompeii into a pure Greek town. Their reign ended when the Romans took control around 200 BC. The Romans retained control over Pompeii until the end, when on a fateful day in 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius unleashed its fury on the 20,000 inhabitants. Although this tragic event ended the lives of 20,000 residents, the ash that buried the town served as a sort of mummification for the entire city. The eruption of 79 AD, which buried the town in ash, actually captured a moment in time. Under the ash, everything remained as it was at the exact time of the eruption. Artwork was preserved, buildings were preserved, and several important clues were left behind. Those clues give us a glimpse into the past and are a silver lining that you can see if visiting the ruins at Pompeii. I opted to join a tour, and our guide Guido seen here for a 2-hour tour through the ruins. This is part of the original street leading from the sea to the city of Pompeii. The first systematic excavations of Pompeii began in the mid-18th century under the Bourbon king of Naples, Charles III. The city's remarkably well-preserved state provides insights into ancient Roman architecture, art, and its daily life. The heart of ancient Pompeii was the Forum, a public square surrounded by important civic and religious buildings. It was a center for political, commercial, and social activities. During excavations, cavities formed by decomposed bodies were discovered in the ash layers. Archaeologists injected plaster into these cavities, creating plaster casts that preserved the poses and even facial expressions of the victims at the moment of their death. Here is an example. At the time, each home contained an altar for the god who would protect their lives. Little did they know. Even in ancient times, beware of the dog was a sign of security. Much of this beautiful villa remains. With an area of more than 3,000 square meters, it was home to one of the aristocracy in the city of Pompeii. This floor mosaic contained approximately 1.4 million pieces of marble. Can you imagine the time involved in assembling its battle scene? They believe it was the home of the city's leader. This is a view from Pompeii overlooking the city of Sorrento. As you climb up the volcano, you see the vastness of the city of modern Naples. This shot shows the lava flow from the last eruption of Vesuvius, which took place in 1944. Here we see steam rising, validating that Vesuvius is still an active volcano. In the distance is the magnificent Isle of Capri, a not-to-be-missed adventure if you visit the area. Naples is slightly northward of Vesuvius, while Sorrento lies to the south. It has been estimated that Vesuvius was actually 3 times the height of its current remaining topography.